What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today's video, I want to just kind of take some time here, go over the Trade Ideas screener process, how I build my screeners, my scanners, my layout, whatever you want to call it. This is how I find stocks to trade every day. I use Trade Ideas to do so. And I'm going to basically use this in conjunction with my strategy. So when a lot of traders will always ask me, they say, Bob, will you share your settings with me? And I don't often do that. And the reason for it is because my settings may be a little confusing for others because my settings are built specifically for the strategies that I'm trading. So they have a lot of filters in there that are going to be mashed in together to give me the outcome that I'm looking for. So they may not fall in line with your strategy. So I always recommend just building it to your strategy. But I'm going to show you in this video a way of doing that, but also backtesting your own scanners and screeners to make sure that they are really, working well for you and suitable for the stocks you're looking to trade. So just a quick breakdown. I have a multi-strategy window here. You can go to the Trade Ideas. This is the desktop version. Hit New, multi-strategy window, and then you can see this pops up. Mine may look a little different than yours. That's not really the scope of this video. We're just going to break down some other important points here. So strategies, I have scanner set, configure. You may not have anything. You just go to configure. So configure. This is where we're going to stack those filters onto our scanner to then see if it meets requirements for what we're looking for. I want to go into the specific filters, and I'm going to update this to $1 to $10. And this is just an example we'll do for the volume today. We'll say we want to see at least maybe 50,000 shares, so 50K. Relative volume, we're not going to set that at the moment, although I do like to use that filter quite often. But position and range today, not too concerned with that. Change from the close, I do want to use the change from the close. Let's say only show us stocks that are up maybe 5% from the previous close. So only stocks that are up 5% will alert on this screener. Now, this isn't as important. I can just go ahead and set the alerts and set the pre-market highs, post-market highs, volume spikes, and we can set the new highs. For the volume spike, I can set this to maybe 2, and for the ratio, and hit OK. So we can name this to our, let's actually put a float filter on this as well. So let's go to more and put float. You can type in what you want, float here, add filter. And I want to do a maximum of maybe 150 million share float. So we'll do it just like that. Actually, we'll go down to, say, even 50 million share float just to get less results. Hit OK. We'll call this 50M scanner. So 50 million share float scanner. And we'll call it plus change up. And we'll just name it like that. Hit OK. Now, the anything that pops on the scanner should then show that title in the strategy, and I'll expand this a little bit. So the strategy column that we see here, you'll see that strategy in here. So if I run a history report, so go to history, just right click, history, and then time frame. If you go to the previous trading day, which was Friday, I'm doing this on Saturday, I can hit OK. We can do from 12 a.m. to 1 p.m. So early pre-market to 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Hit OK, and we'll see now it's loading. We'll see some of the results that came on the scanner. Now, this is a great way to now backtest whether this scanner is, giving you the results that you're looking for. So if there's a stock that you saw on Friday that was moving that you wanted to take place in trading, you thought it should be hitting your scanner or screener, then you can go ahead and run a history report and see if that was the case. So you can see the title on the left-hand side. And now in a multi-strategy window, you can right-click and you can add more strategies into this. That's why I love this window. I love the multi-strategy, even if I'm using just one, just in case I ever want to add to that, I can do that. But the alert windows are great too. We do have some columns up here. I'm going to go to right-click and go to Properties. And let's change this to... let's go back to real time actually. So go to history and real time so we can change some of the settings, properties, and there text headers. So I'm going to change that and put that on. You can see now it makes more sense. So we can expand this to read each one of these, or we can shrink these as well. So you can size this up however you prefer. We can change the columns as well. So go to properties and go to columns. For me, I don't want to see the relative volume. I don't really care on this scanner here. The position range, I don't care about that either. You can get rid of that. And let's see, the shares today, we'll keep that, and we'll hit OK. So we'll just keep it very minimal. Run the report, right click, history and time frame report. And if there's a specific time frame that you're looking to see if you got those alerts, you can do that as well. So you can, say you only want to see in the pre-market session, so up to 9:29 a.m. Eastern time, so 9:30 is when it starts. So from 12 a.m., really from 4 a.m. is when it starts. So we can put 4 in there, but it doesn't matter. And hit OK. This is just going to show us results in the pre-market. I can see the time column right here. Let me move that over to the side so we can see the time and the date of what time we get those alerts. And we should be seeing the most recent to the oldest alerts as I scroll down. So let's scroll down to the bottom. First alerts around 8:52 a.m. Eastern time on NVVE at 4:17. We can scroll up. NVVE at $4. Let's see, NVVE 4:17 again. And now we can see as I scroll up, let's see if NVVE got any new highs. I don't see anything. There's 4:14. So there's 4:26 making new highs there. So you can see that it did give us that alert very early on. So it gave us time to prepare. And then sometimes you'll see multiples. So $4 again. I'm just looking for NVVE 390. So didn't really move much, did it? I'm not sure. So we'd have to look at what stocks was moving in the pre-market session. But the idea is you can then run the history. So you can do this on any day as well. So you can go to the time frame and maybe choose on Thursday if you wanted to see something on Thursday. So, make a point to mark down some of the stocks that are moving in the pre-market session or whatever session you have available and you're looking to trade. And then you just run this history report and you can see whether your stock was on the scanner or not. And if it's not, you can critique the scanner a little bit. So say something's not on here, say, for instance, we could say, Tesla wouldn't be on here. We know it wouldn't be, but we can say, go to missing symbol check, right click on it and select this. And then we can say, this is the scanner we want to check. The ticker, we can even go with SPY there. SPY would work as well. And we'll go with the date was it the 3rd? No, it was the 28th. So we want to go with the 2 and 28 and 2/28, which was that Friday. Hit OK, and this is going to look from 4 a.m. to 1 p.m. And it's going to let us know, basically it's going to pull up another window, which does it on another screen. I'll pull it over in a second here. So it pulls up this window here, and this is going to basically let us know of whether this was on the scanners or not and why. So why was it not on this scanner for SPY? And SPY was not on the scanner at all. And you can see that, let's see, not sure why that is actually. Last trading day. Okay, so we just hit the last trading day. I just right click on it and then go to history last trading day on this window. So it opens up this other window. I'm not sure why I did that. Usually it will just open it up and then show you the results. But anyways, right click on it, history, last trading day. Once you do that, you'll then see here the price. The reason for it, it's in red. That's showing you that it is not meeting those filters. So we know that SPY, 594, our price limit was 1 to 10, I think, on this scanner. So that's why it's not hitting the scanner. So again, why this is so important is if you have a stock that is not on your scanner, but you want it to be on your scanner, it was an amazing move, and you say, you know what, my scanner should have picked that up. That's how you can critique your scanner and adjust it. So you can actually look at this and say, you know what, I wanted SPY on this one, so maybe I'll adjust the price, and the change from the close, it wasn't up 5%, instead it was up 1.6%. So this is the adjustments you can make, and it's going to let you know and notify you of what is not working, why this is not working out for you. So the more filters that you build into this strategy and window, when you then backtest it, oops, there we go. When you right click and you hit the missing symbol check, that's going to allow you to then backtest it even further. So it's one thing to then run the history and look in the previous time frames and say, you know what, maybe on Thursday was this good, on Wednesday did it work well, on Tuesday, right? You can go back in history, and I believe you can go up to like I forget how far it is, like 60 or 90 days. I used to do this all the time, guys. And this is the best way for you to be able to backtest your scanners and screeners. And if you find that your screener is not alerting a certain stock that you want, again, right click, use the missing symbol check, find out why, and that will help you identify why it's not on your screener and what you can do to fix that. So just an easy way, guys, and it's a really simple breakdown. It's not complicated, right? We're just opening a window. We're going into the new here. We can add a multi-strategy window. It's going to open up. You can build it. You come in here, go to strategies, right click, and go to strategies and build whatever you want for your settings. Once you have it built like we have here, if you are using this throughout the day and you don't see something on there, to find out why, just right click and put the missing symbol check. Or if you want to see how it held up, or how the scanner was working the day before or a week before when there was something really going off, you want to make sure that this was on your scanner, you can then identify that by using the history report. So quick and easy way, guys, to backtest your screeners, your scanners, whatever you want to call them. This is the way we identify value in the market. The faster you can identify value, the better. And you can just build this to your filters, right? If you go into the strategies and you go to the configure, you'll see that the filters, there's so many filters that are built in here that you can add to your screener window here to then build this specifically for your strategy. So again, some of these filters may not make so much sense to you because there's just so many of them in here, but some of them are going to will apply to your strategy, and that's what you're looking for. So go down the list and just see what's going on. If you don't know what something does, just hit the help and it will pull up a window and let you really read into what that does. So guys, I hope that helps to narrow down your results, get them a little bit better, and build the ultimate screeners. I love Trade Ideas. This is what I use for finding the value in the market. I then use my indicators to break down the chart and mitigate risk and stick to the plan. So guys, thanks for watching. If you learned anything, thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video.
Want to gain full access to our custom TradingView indicators? Visit bullishboblive.com today and join our growing community. See you soon.